Welcome to another Powered Cube draft. If you're new here, my name's Cody Lee. Upload a brand new cube draft every single day. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the things. Tell the robots you enjoy this type of content. It does really help me out. I love these Bloomborough arts. Look at Jace the Fox just indoctrinating all these Froggos. Bitterbloom Bear here. We're looking at a weak cube pack. I'll be straight up with you. We got a bunch of mythics. None of them are huge. I mean, we do have power. Let's be real. We have Time Twister, but almost every other card in this cube pack is not great. We're starting with it. Realistically, I mean, is Time Twister the power that you want? I don't know if that's true. I'm going to take it. Obviously, we're taking it. That's not really a question. We're going to hope for maybe some fast mana. And we're going to see what happens after that. Honestly, what are we hoping that comes back around? Maybe Coalition Relic. Yeah, maybe Coalition Relic. Honestly, we'll see what comes back around. Taking the Time Twister. Moving on. Oof. There is a Mishra's Workshop. I don't know if we want to take Mishra's Workshop this early. Couple of Triomes. Which, I mean, I'm kind of here for Triomes. You got me hovering Thoughtseize. Always hover Thoughtseize. Displacer Kitten would be good. Enduring Curiosity is interesting. We already have a Time Twister, though. I do think Time Twister into Thoughtseize is an interesting route. And honestly, I think Thoughtseize is probably the strongest card. So let's take the Thoughtseize. We're going to see what happens from that. Ooh, there's an Ajani here. So Ajani is one of the like major cards in red-white. So let's take Ajani. And we're going to see what happens there. Leonardo, Sewer Samurai. That's honestly interesting to me. There's a third path Iconoclast. I mean, if we wanted to be Asper, we don't. We want a Johnny to be in there. So we definitely want to be in red. So maybe we grab the Rogren Triome. Galvanic Discharge is interesting. Leonardo Sewer Samurai is interesting to me. Robber the Rich. But let's take the Triome. And maybe we're going to be in America. Johnny America. Ooh. And then there's just a lot of black here. There is an Essica's Chariot and a Mach D. Essica's Chariot is one of those that I do really, really enjoy, and I think it's really good. But Mach D, artifacts and creatures your opponents control enter tapped, is a pretty strong effect for a flying 2-2. Also, flying lets it get in against quite a few threats, which is kind of cool. Lingering Souls would be alright. Chromatic Star might also be interesting. I mean, honestly, like Mach D is alright. Let's take it. Ranger Captain of Eos, Crypt Breaker, Unearth, Spell Pierce, Ravenous Robots. Whenever you cast an artifact spell, create a 1/1 colorless robot artifact creature token. Very similar to Third Path Iconoclast, except with artifacts. We don't got a ton of artifacts right now, but we're looking to be in a white base deck. Unholy Heat. Unholy Heat's pretty dang good. Glorybringer and Seasoned Pyromancer are both pretty good as well, but realistically, yeah, 3-drops are always going to be pretty full. So let's take the Unholy Heat. Thoughtseize is probably not going to be in the deck. Hired Claw. I mean, there's an Adeline here. Adeline is the 3-drop that you want if you're going to be playing 3-drops. Pretty amazing that it's coming this late. Bonehorde Dragon. You got a sweet spot in my heart over here. But yeah, we're going to take that Adeline. And I believe we played a red-white draft before. We will see how this one compares. Mind Collapse. Honestly, Dragon's Rage Channeler and Goldspan Dragon are both interesting. The thing is, we're not base red right now, so the sacrifice a mountain rather than pay this card might be a really high cost. Dragon's Rage Channeler is interesting to me. I do think Mind Collapse is where we want to be. We're going to take the Giver of Runes. Portable Hole. I mean, there's a Kellen and an Evora. Whenever Evora enters and whenever it deals combat damage to a player, create a blood token. Whenever you discard a card, put a 1/1 counter. We don't got a bunch of stuff for discarding right now. Kellen's just alright, though. Let's take the Portable Hole as a 1-drop removal spell. Robber of the Rich, 2 mana, 2/2, reach haste. Not bad. And right now we are a red and white deck splashing for Time Twister, which maybe we do end up playing. I mean, I'm going to take the Mythic and the black card. Generous Plunder, 2 mana, 2/2. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may create a treasure token. Oh, and Seasoned Pyromancer comes back around? Sure. There's an Urza Saga here. So, search your library for an artifact card with mana cost 0 or 1. Right now we have Portable Hole, and that's kind of it. Otherwise, we're looking at Cosmogran Zenith, and that's kind of it. Raphael the Night Watcher is interesting to me, but I do think we're probably taking Cosmogran Zenith or Thraben Inspector. Yeah, we're going to take the Cosmogran Zenith. And not feel good about it. It's worth noting we're not happy. We're going to take the Felia here. Felia we're somewhat happy with. Felia is one of those really, really good 2-drops. Ancient Tomb is interesting to me. There's also an Oust as well as an Overlord of the Boiler Bridges. Like, that's kind of interesting. I'm going to take the Overlord. And I need to keep an eye on some mana. I will need mana. I don't think we're going to play the Generous Plunder. Dismember, though. There's a Wasteland, which is interesting. A Braid, or an Embereth, or a March of the Otherworldly Light. I do think we're going to go with the Embereth. Destroying an artifact can just be very, very good. It's not very strong, so maybe... No, we don't have the mana to play Wasteland, that's the thing. So we're going to take the Embereth. Sunbaked Canyon is interesting to me. There's a Timeless Dragon and an Ademi. So I'll be straight up. Ademi is one of those 2 mana 3/2 flash. It gains flying, great, but you can sacrifice Satan creatures you control, gain hexproof and indestructible. It can save your other stuff, which is very important. It's worth noting, Seasoned Pyromancer is not going to be in the deck right now. This is such a basic card. I love it. Sage of the Skies or Seer Slicer Goblin. Both would be pretty good in the deck. I would also honestly like to have the Windswept Heath, but we're going to take the Sage of the Skies. Caracas. Oh my goodness. Caracas is amazing. Stoke the Flames, Cathar, Legion Extruder, all would be good. But Caracas, having spell effects on lands like this is just such a strong effect. You're saving one of your spells. You have the ability to affect the board with one of your lands repeatedly, because generally they're repeated effects. Ooh, Parallax Wave. So Skyclave Apparition and Parallax Wave are both really, really good. I think Parallax Wave is what we're going to take here. Parallax Wave is just phenomenal. Passing the Skyclave Apparition, though, is kind of... That one hurts me. I think we're going to take the Thraben Inspector here. Magda is interesting. I mean, Flicker Wisp, realistically, is also interesting. Especially now that we have Parallax Wave. Ranger Captain. Yeah. Let's take the Flicker Wisp. I don't think we're going to play the Time Twister. We're probably not playing the Overlord. We will play the Rogren, even if it's just a dual land. 100% of the time we play that Rogren is just a dual land. I'll leave the Time Twister there just so you can see it though. Same with the Overlord. Neither of those are getting played. This card art is so sick to me. I think I've called it out almost every single time that we've like drafted Cube. But that's just extremely well done. Mad respect, friend. Tersa Light Shatter would be interesting, would be good. Let's take the thing that's going to fix our lands. Multiversal Passage is probably one of the best lands to have been like printed recently. Like this is pretty sweet. I love this as like a gold land, quote unquote. And I don't know if that's a term. Gold land, I use that to refer to lands that will tap for anything. There's an Oust. Oust might be played. A Braid might be played. Yeah. Sunbaked Canyon, very good. I love this art for Sunbaked Canyon. The Avatar cards. Book 1, Water, Chapter 11. I do just love the Avatar cards. Cathar Commando, maybe we play. What do we see here? No power. Again. Ugh. We do have a Showdown of the Scalds and an Elspeth. I do think we'll take the Elspeth, not the Showdown. Showdown is really, 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 really good. But also, Elspeth is Elspeth, and Elspeth's insane. So we're going to take a look at Elspeth here. Maybe Showdown of the Scalds comes back around. If not, hopefully Sunbillow Verge comes back around.
So long as we fight, hope cannot die.
There's a mana drain that we're not going to be able to play. And a sneak attack, which we're not going to play. So let's take up the 4 mana 4/5. I lied. Let's take up the Wooded Foothills, which can get us a Triome. Not an untapped source outside of a mountain. This is what we're looking at. And honestly, we're almost mono white. Maybe I put the Cathar Commando back in just in case. Screaming Nemesis. Broadside. Bombardier. Nova Hellkite. Ooh, bunch of good ones. Leyline Binding and Thalia. And Winds of Abandon. Menace, Haste, 2/2. Yeah, let's take the Broadside Bombardiers. There's a Hazoret, a Prismatic Vista, a Volcanic Island, a Solitude, an Esper Sentinel. Jeez, here are all my cards. So Hazoret is interesting to me. But I think we want the Esper Sentinel, realistically. I mean, Solitude is also just very strong. So let's take Solitude. Thundering Falls, Oliphant, Detective's Phoenix. I think we take the Wandering Minstrel. Bestow. You have to collect evidence. And you can cast it from your graveyard. Let's take the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're looking at a full deck right now. But there's a Figure of Destiny, there's a Pyrokinesis, and then a Glimmer Lens. I'm going to take the Glimmer Lens. There's a Sacred Foundry. Exactly what I wanted. Thank you. I feel a little bit better now. I think I dropped the Cathar Commando. That's an artifact or enchantment. I think we drop a Braid. If you're missing out, no. Mother of Runes, perfect. Drop probably Portable Hole. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we want to make sure we're hitting lands. Showdown of the Scalds, Sunbillow Verge would be good, but yeah, we're going to take Showdown of the Scalds here. And we're going to drop Ranger Captain of Eos. It can search up Mother of Runes or Giver of Runes. Beza. Beza goes to the side. There's a Thalia and a Screaming Nemesis. So yeah, we're going to take the Screaming Nemesis. Wandering Emperor's gone. I do think Cathar Commando is gone. Two mana, 2/1, exile a top card. I'm gonna take it, Detective's Phoenix. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Figure of Destiny. Sideboard. We gotta make some cuts here. Figure of Destiny's not good enough. How many lands do I got? I got 17 lands. It's good with what we got. I'm dropping probably a Braid. A Braid, are you out of here? Or is it Robber of the Rich? We're out of here, Braid. Braid. Done. Play. We're jumping in. Red-white aggro deck. We got a Rogran Triome in there. Can't judge me for the Triome. Now, I do think that there are better decks. But I'm here for it. Sometimes you gotta play the red-white deck. We have 0 power except for the Time Twister that we're not playing in the deck, though. No one talk about that. Opponent goes first. We're gonna keep. We are gonna Mother of Runes into Macti or Robber of the Rich. Mardu. Mardon't. Fair. It says more, not tied for. Macti and Itla, Sky Snares will start gaining us an advantage now. Ooh, a Faithless Looting. A bunch of big things to reanimate. Please don't. An Atraxa. Okay. Flying, Vigilance, Death Touch, and Lifelink. I don't know that I have a way to deal with that. Legendary creature, Phyrexian Angel. It's not an artifact. Animate Dead, and Atali. Mox Pearl. Dang. Okay, so crab. I'm gonna destroy their Mox Pearl. Can't do anything about the 7/7 that you've got though. We're able to make it so that he couldn't Atali. I do think that we might be in a little bit of a rough spot though. I wonder what they're thinking about. Oh. They're doing a discard on it. Yeah. No, you got me, friend. We'll move on to the next one. You got Atraxa and Italian. Buddy, I ain't got nothing for you. This is where I worry. I'm like, wait. How do we handle an Atraxa on turn 3? They did take some damage. Like, it was a nice 7 to the face. But we were not in a space to handle that. We're going to keep. Oh, and they start with a library. Bet. Good thing we get to Robber the Rich'em. I took their land. They're going to be able to library every turn. If you remember, library is very strong. Oh, I didn't have enough down. That's actually really sad. I'm going to destroy the Mox Opal. We're going to play the Makati and Itla. Oops. An Oracle of the Alpha. Fair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Nice. Give me some soldiers. And then we're going to play Thalia. And this is going to be able to bounce your Oracle repeatedly. Mind you, if he Day of Judgments me right now, I'm going to not be very happy. But it doesn't appear that they have Day of Judgment, at least. Oh, boom. Ooh, a bunch of packs for that too. I think that was a quest completion. Possibly Mastery Pass? I should probably pay more attention to those things. But I'll be real, it is not something that I have, paid too much attention to. Ghost Eater. Come for me, Karn. We're gonna keep. We get to go first. We're gonna be able to hold up Unholy Heat. Screaming Nemesis can come down. This is an instant. It's the main reason that I played this untapped. Deals 6 damage instead. Like, that's so good. I have this enter. It's white. It's gonna enter tapped. Because I don't need it to enter untapped. If they play a legendary creature right now and I don't have Karakas to bounce it, I'll be upset. Got a damage spell? No damage spell for it. Hell yeah. If you just took 3 to the face and are going to lightning bolt this now, I will actually laugh my booty off. Oh, if I get entombed. Oh, okay. You got a counter spell here. What are they doing? Entomb for Echo of Aeons, commercial district. Flipping a godless shrine. Bet. 5 colors. Nice temple garden. Okay. I'm just gonna start creating soldiers. Don't kill my Elspeth, please. She's just a little person. 5 mana. Don't hover it. It's actually insane.
Light will shine.
Get in. End turn. Prismatic Ending, Toxic Deluge, Vampiric Tutor. Bet. Are they stopped on their draw step? Okay, bet. So they're drawing it. What are they drawing? An island? What did they need the island for? I'm fascinated. Okay. Then amass works 1. They will block. Fine. End turn. This has flash. A Torsten. That actually doesn't do anything for him. When Torsten enters reveal. When Torsten dies. Yeah, good game. That deck was crazy, and I appreciate them. I am a little bit jealous. 2-1 though. Not jealous of their record. And they should be jealous of my record. Because we're awesome. We'll keep this. We'll start with a Mother of Runes, as always. Have that enter tap next. Just hold up. I appreciate their avatar. Up. Cool. I don't know what that is. Pass. Savannah. My turn. We're going to play that, and we're going to play out the Screaming Nemesis. You got a counter spell? They do. No attacks on turn. A Barrow-Goyf. I'm gonna play Nia, it's gonna exile a card. Ranger Captain of Eos, which we're not gonna be able to play. Unlucky. No attacks on turn. A Brainstorm, okay. It's just another instant, realistically. Instant and land. The thing is, I can block, give it protection from black, and Unholy Heat it. They're struggling here. A timeout used, actually. Okay. My turn. Okay, so I'm going to play the Ranger Captain. That enters. I'm going to take that action to go get a Giver of Runes. And then, yeah, I'm going to play out the Giver of Runes. I'll have Mother of Runes and Giver of Runes. I've got Solitude in hand. No attacks on turn. I will sacrifice the Flicker Wisp to the Solitude. The fact that Ranger Captain of Eos can, like, shut down a combo deck as soon as someone plays an Underworld Breach. Like, they go for Underworld Breach. Okay, Ranger Captain you. Like, that's so good. And that's something that I hadn't really considered. You got to take another turn. It was an annoying second turn. Omnath. Oh, I don't like that. I'm evoking because he can't play a land at instant speed. Yep, you get to draw a card. Nice. Here's that fetch land I was worried about. Wanna block me? I hope you block me. Black. Die. You got 4 cards in hand. I'm empty. You got 5 cards in hand. Good card. Get in. Take 6. And turn. Xander's Lounge. 3 Triomes. 2 dual lands. 1, 2, 3 fetches, and a Hull Breacher. Uh-oh. If I'm about to get hit by a draw 7, I'm going to be really upset. I just don't get any cards. That sucks so much. I really do hate the Hull Breacher, the the draw 7s and the draw 7 preventers. It's a legitimate combo piece. Ooh, wistfulness. It's a good one. I don't know that there's a card we can draw that will help us here. So we'll see. I'm gonna give us one draw, and depending on that one draw, what it is, I mean, yeah, we'll figure this out. They did get a Barrowglyph too. Sacrificing Sunbaked Canyon. Oh yeah, we don't get to draw. I forgot. Good game. Just gives them another token and kills my land. Ah, I see you, Hole Breacher. The one issue with threats in this cube is you gotta enter a lot of threats. Durka the Dauntless Drafter. Let's see if we can take Durka out. We're gonna keep. We will lay out the Triome first. Very solid card, Solitude. Thundering Falls, yeah, sure. My turn. Giver of Runes is down. What you gonna play, friend? It's a sweet swamp. Do we want to trade an Unholy Heat for that? I think they'll discard anyway. So we're gonna play this. Hold up the Solitude for Psychic Rogue. End turn. Now we're gonna see what they do. This is a sweet land. I wonder what this series is from. I don't recognize this art. I feel like I haven't seen it. I'm gonna give that protection. Like, resolves. We are evoking. Do not return this to my hand, friend. We need to get some cards now. You don't want to Galvanic Discharge the Screaming Nemesis. Scrubland. Another 4-color deck. And another slow player. You can't fault them too much, though. You know what I mean? They exile a Thraben Inspector from their hand, actually? 4 mana. What 4-drop you got? Oh, I don't like that. I am going to attack. Hole Breacher. Okay. I am going to hit that. Oh, drawing the land is annoying. Another Hole Breacher. Sorry. I find that so funny. Give me one of my card draws. A Sarah Paragon, no. Nice. I drew like the perfect removal spell for it. Gosh, Sarah Paragon would be a really good one. Oh no! You gonna sacrifice? Yeah. We're both top decking, man. Give me an Elspeth here. I'm gonna play a Sage of the Skies, even though I don't get the combo of it. And a Johnny. Nice. Thanks. Enters tapped. Got a 2/3 flyer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A Seer. Good game. Dang. That one felt close. And also I'm seeing I needed to draw that the refill. The 4-mana Saga. Exile the top 3 cards. You can play them until the end of your next turn. Look at these double Spider-Man, the Spider-Human heroes. We are going to keep this. And we're going to see if we're going to have to play this early. We're going to play Enters Tapped. Yeah, that's not good. We're going to play the 2/2 flyer. If they want to come in, they probably have a burn spell for it. That's my assumption. A Grim Lavamancer. Unholy Heat will hit that. Oh, there we go. That's what I was waiting for. It needs to tap to exile too. Three, four, five, six. We're not attacking. We've got blockers. They've got 4. How are you going to unblock here? Oh, that was bad. End turn. That was pretty bad of me, honestly. Dang. I'm gonna play this down. Because it flying. Tag. A gut. That's not good. No blocks. Soldiers. Bounce that. There's vigilance. The Cosmogran Zenith. I've got reach and a flyer. Or, sorry, Dragon's Rage Chandler. I've got reach and a flyer for it. Elspeth's gonna come down, give all my stuff +1 flying next turn. It's menace, not trample.
Strike from the heavens.
Good game. It might have been unlucky if they had like a fog effect or something. I don't know that there is a fog effect in this cube. So I think we were in a very lucky spot. 4-2. Great record so far. Honestly, not my favorite red-white draft. But as long as we're able to kind of build up a board, we're not getting completely blown out over the top with reanimate giant fatties. Which brings you to the kind of universal, like, oh, aggro versus mid-range versus control versus combo. Rock, paper, scissors, snake situation. Poncho Sander. Opponent goes first. We can start with a Caracas. We're going to keep. Caracas is such a strong card. Nice. There's my robber of the rich. One, two, three, 4, 5. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell. Yeah, so that's getting removed. See, I don't have another 3-drop to play. That's my issue. Yes, I'm going to hit that. They've got 3 cards in hand. I'm going to play this. And then I'm going to play the Sage of the Skies, which is going to give me a second Sage of the Skies. Nice. The Displacer Kitty was scary. I don't know that I used the right answers for it, realistically. Adeline. Oh, good game. They looked like they were starting off with something powerful and then never got there. I mean, again, ooh, Mythic? Blossoming Tortoise. Sweet. 5-2. We're getting further than I expected. And I'll take it, honestly. Garofonte. When you're paying this much for Premier Draft events, you gotta really go for it. Opponent goes first. We've got a free spell, Ophelia, Nia, Cosmogran. We've got a bunch going on. I'm here for this. Volcanic Island. I'll play the mountain. And I will play the Felia next turn, it's worth noting. Lame. How do I want to approach this now? So do I Cosmogrand or do I want to Nia and then Mother? I do think I want to Cosmogrand this turn. I could Cosmogrand and set it off next turn. This requires them to have another answer for it. And then I can maybe play out the Mother of Runes without them getting a removal spell on it. Depending on what they play. Having an answer to an artifact is nice. They're in the artifacty type colors. Trinket Mage. What you gonna go get with that? There are a lot of really powerful 0 and 1 mana artifacts. Oh, that's one that I don't like. Play it out. Please. No. That kind of sucks. Okay, so I'm gonna play this. Exile the top. Artifacts and creatures your opponents control enter tapped. Please don't remove it. I would like to keep it, friend. It prevents you from comboing off. And or play your Lion's Eye Diamond so that I might destroy it. I know that might not be good enough, considering Through the Breach is a card. Oof, okay.
So many mysteries to uncover.
Why didn't I get to Mind Collapse his Narset while his draw 7 was on the stack? I haven't passed through this turn, and I have a mountain to sacrifice. If it's your turn, okay. So because it is not my turn.
I have reached my limit.
I think we're screwed here, realistically. Well, let's see. Yeah, you got me, friend. That was a tough one. The Mind Collapse not being able to instant speed sack Mountain. Gotta read the cards. Gotta read the cards. Nice 750 gold there. 5 wins, 3 losses. We got our entry fee back. We got some packs. Let's go pop those. And thanks for joining me on this one, guys. That was a pretty sweet little Boros deck. Which, I mean, hell, I'll be real. Boros is one of those archetypes in Cube where it's pretty good regardless of what you're doing with it. Innistrad Remastered. Shadows over Innistrad Remastered, sorry. What does the Remastered mean, by the way? If you're... Ooh, the original Strixhaven. How many of you are excited to go back to Strixhaven? If you know what the original Remastered means, please tell me, because I don't. A lot of these sets I haven't seen. Oh, my goodness. Turek? Is this in the Cube? I don't think I've seen those. There's a Cube pack, and I haven't seen those in the Cube. It's kind of crazy. But educate me. Get down there. Anyone who wants to reach out, I always do appreciate it. All those first. I guess I haven't opened very many of those packs. Eerie Ultimatum. But hey, I appreciate it. I will see you guys in the next video, of course, and keep an eye out. Remember, my name's Cody Lee. Upload a brand new draft video every single day. If that's something that interests you, like, comment, subscribe, do all the things. Tell the robots you enjoy this type of content. It really does help me out. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.